Sorry for my Russian.
Sorry. First question: how you think Russian scientists in research Arctic area, Arctic, can have a leader position in the world? How you think now they can have leader?
Well, there are two aspects. One is you control a huge region, the Arctic, and every foreigner who comes to study in these areas has to work together with Russians, and I think you will automatically have a leading position. That's one aspect. The other aspect, I mentioned that the influence of the East Siberian rivers, which all flow to the Arctic Ocean, is very important on the ice cover. And the history of these rivers is only known in small fragments. And I think Russia could make a huge contribution if the river histories were studied more in detail. And the third point is I mentioned that the international community would really like to see Russia come back into the biggest and most successful marine research project, deep sea drilling. And it's not very complicated, but somehow during perestroika time fell out of. It was member before, but it fell out, and the international community really would like to see Russia to return to the international drilling efforts. So.
But now you can say now we can have we can be a leader in.
You will automatically be a leader in deep sea drilling in the Arctic in your sector. You know, there's no question because Russia controls the area. So.
Okay, thank you. And your opinion, Russia can have now we have a right on Arctic continental shelf. How you think? Your opinion?
Well, I think they have collected a lot of geological data, but I'm a foreigner and I'm not making public statements to this. You know, I think there are legal ways how this is resolved, and Russia is following that, and I think at the end they will be successful.
But you think it's in future? It's maybe
no. It's the process is running. So I don't know precisely when the decision is taken, but the process is running.
Okay. And the Europe, I don't know, Europe people. Maybe you know Germany. What people say about this problems?
Well, it's controlled through the law of the sea. So this is clear.
Okay. I saw many picture, very nice picture, and many say about Putin, that Putin help.
I think it's interesting. Yeah, he decided on the spot to make, I think, $20 or $30 million available to establish this station, which can be used all seasons. Previously, was not only the summer station, you know. And I think it's one of the first examples of these North Star models, which the military builds up all along. But this is only used for civilian scientific purposes. So I think this was a very good idea.
But how you think for region scientists and Russian scientists, it's possible that we will have very good relationships? And how now relationship? You know this because you have many connect with this. How you think it's it's possible? If we will have good relationships for development for Arctic.
I think we have good relationships, excellent, on the scientific level.
But with who countries? Germany, I don't know, Italian. How you think?
I think they work all together. International organizations where they all sit around the table, you know. And I think this works perfectly. So.
And in future, how you think? How we can develop together?
I think we'll continue into the future. I mean, there are many pressing problems of the climatic evolution of our Earth, which forces the countries to work together, and I think this will be very successful.
But how you think? What project? What we can have a big, good project in future together?
Methane monitoring, for example, which is done on Samoa Island Station and many other stations, you know, and so on. So, and deep sea drilling, it's one of these examples, you know.
Okay, so. I saw your. What you say, and you say that we have a problem expedition in future 2018 year.
This was planned and there's a lack of icebreaker support because they need 2 icebreakers to accompany the drill ship, and this was between the North Pole and the Siberian continental margin. And I think one problem is there was no icebreaker available, and Russia was not a member of ICOT, you know. So.
But how you think we can decide this problem, and what we must make?
Not you, but the authorities in Russia, which control the memberships or the icebreakers, they could make a huge contribution if they want, you know. And we have tried to lobby for that for quite some time already. There was a ministry-organized conference, Science of the Future, and I gave a speech together with some Russian colleagues, and there was a marine geology school at the Shishov Institute at the Academy of Sciences. A little bit more than 1 year, we spoke at length about this, but somehow this does not reach the level of a decision.
And what time when we go on this expedition?
Well, it was planned for September 2018, but since these problems are not resolved, it will probably be cancelled.
Don't really invite journalists from St. Petersburg?
Well, there's always one journalist on board of these ships.
Ah, really?
Yes,
really?
on purpose, because we are not dealing with any secret things. You know, we want to the results of these studies are well known internationally and nationally.
And how long will this expedition? 2 weeks?
Probably 3 or 4 weeks or something like that.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Okay.
Thank you.